All the thanks and praises are due to Allah, creator of everything. And may the blessings, honor, and mercy of Allah be on all of His prophets and messengers, starting with Adam, passing through Noah, Ibrahim, Abraham, Musa, Moses, Isa, Jesus, and ending with Muhammad. This is Jalal Abualrub, Jalalabualrub. My website is islamlife.com, islamlife.com. My Facebook page and this YouTube channel, Islam Life 2. Let's talk about the 10 Commandments. Recently, the governor of Louisiana signed into law the requirement of all public schools in the state to post in every classroom the 10 Commandments. What are the 10 Commandments? Let me start with this. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Honor your father and mother. Thou shalt not murder. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against your neighbor. Thou shalt not covet your neighbor. The first one, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Muslims believe in this wholeheartedly, that Allah, the creator of everything, is one. The only creator of the universe and everything that exists. The Lord, the sustainer of everything. And that He has no partners, and that He is not 1 in 3 or 3 in 1. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images. Islam came with the commandment that is found in the Old Testament to destroy, demolish every graven image, idol, houses dedicated to the worship of gods other than Allah. This commandment is found in the Old Testament. So we agree with this completely. In fact, some Christians have been saying that Allah is Hubal, the grand tribe of Quraysh, which is the tribe of the Prophet Muhammad himself. Their own idol before Islam was called Hubal. So they say Allah is Hubal. However, when the Prophet of Allah Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Allah's blessings and mercy on him, conquered Mecca, he destroyed all the idols, including Hubal. So these 2 commandments, we have no problem with them, period. Absolutely. The question is, why would Christians post these commandments? You see, number 1, no other gods before me. They claim they worship one God. About the second one, do not make unto thee any graven images. Most of the Christians of the world have been, since the beginning of Christianity, are Catholic and Orthodox. They have idols, images of Jesus and His mother, icons. Those things are posted inside churches, outside churches, streets, homes. They have icons around their necks. They invoke those images. They invoke the image of Mary. They worship Mary because they invoke Mary. So most Christians are idol worshippers. Why would you insist on putting this poster of the 10 Commandments when you break number 1 and number 2? Thou shalt have no other gods before me. They claim that they believe in the one and only God, one in three and three in one. So a Christian family might be taking care of their children who go to public school at home, teaching them Christianity and the Christian creed, 1 + 1 + 1 = 1. If those children go to public school, there is math, and then the teacher says 1 + 1 + 1 = what? Are they going to say 1 or 3? They worship multiple gods, multiple names, multiple actions, multiple personalities, manifestations, even fates. You see, one of the three died and the other two didn't die. This is the perfect harmony. So, number one, Christians break it from the beginning. They are polytheists, worshipping more than one God. And most Christians have images graven, what can I say? Pictures. They actually invoke pictures. They do. I explained this sufficiently in one of my books, 50 Righteous, Humane Concepts Brought by Muhammad. I explained how the Catholic Church starts with thou shalt not, ending up with thou shalt, and specifically about the images they worship. Number 3, thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, meaning do not swear by the name of the Lord falsely. Agree, 100%. So we agree with 1, 2, and 3. Christians can't say they agree with 1 and 2. They can't. The Protestants are a cult. They're a minority among Christians. Now, number 4 is the funniest with regards to thinking about why would Christians post this, not caring about other religions. You want to push this down the throat of other people who don't believe in your religion. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Did the Christian do that? The Jews insist that the Sabbath is Saturday. This is the day when God got tired of the creation, so he rested and became refreshed. We reject this. This is absolutely false. But anyway, the Jews say the Sabbath is Saturday. The Christians moved it to Sunday. So far, just number 3 sounds okay. We agree with it, the Muslims. 1 and 2, absolutely we believe in that, but the Christians, they don't. They worship 3 gods, have images. Remember the Sabbath? You want to post it there? Oh, Mr. Governor of Louisiana? He was signing, and there was a young girl behind him. She fainted. He didn't even care. Didn't even look back to see what's going on. The Sabbath, you moved it to Sunday. Wouldn't you like to remove this number 4 and just make them 9? You don't do 1 and 2 anyway. Anyway, honor your father and mother. Agreed. We believe in that, Muslims. In Islam, being rude and unkind to parents come after shirk. Shirk is polytheism, the biggest sin. The next sin is being undutiful to the parents. Agree with that. Thou shalt not murder. Agree with this. However, Christians, since the beginning of their religion, have killed so many people around the world, killed so many other Christians, killed so many Jews throughout history, calling them the murderers of our God, Jesus. I think you should move that. You see, how do you want us to look at it? when the Republicans who are trying to go back to the White House are the ones who started the wars against Afghanistan and Iraq at the death of about 1 million Muslims. Millions more were expelled from their land. Or a president who has no conscience, he doesn't care. 40,000 men, women and children, mostly women and children in Gaza, have been killed. And it doesn't seem to move the Catholic president. And Christians own the Holocaust, who claims he is a Zionist, who filled his cabinet with Zionists and LGBTQ plus people, knowing that the Old Testament has rejected homosexuality and what happened to the homosexual people. It's in the Old Testament. I don't think they read it anyway. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Republicans are posting this. Thou shalt not steal. Republicans are posting this. Thou shalt not bear false witness against anyone. Republicans are posting this. Thou shalt not covet your neighbor, his house, his wife, his property, his car. And of course, not only your neighbor, thou shalt not covet anyone. And the Republicans are posting this. They want to bring to government the pink Jesus. They say orange, I say pink. I mean, what's the difference? I can see the color that he posts on his face. To me, it looks like pink. The pink Jesus, which one of these did he not break? Which one? Coveting other people's women and other people's who are women private parts. He even says that. He's a liar. Every time he opens his mouth, he lies. Theft? Well, at least he stole from taxes that were supposed to go to the people hundreds of millions of dollars. He was convicted for fraud. I mean, 1 year he paid $750 in taxes. I was forced literally to pay more than that. And I don't have income even. Sufficient income. Adultery? Trump? Pink Jesus? Adultery? You want to bring him to the White House. You post this and you want to bring him and put him the president again. He just got convicted of sexual assault that was not criminal for some reason, and paying prostitutes. So they shut their mouth up and not say anything before the elections, the 2016 elections. Unbelievable, isn't it? Now, Muslims, I've been telling you for decades, do not send your children to public schools because you want to save money. This is what they're going to learn. Now, let me end by saying, if they insist on this, and then the Supreme Court will not overturn this law, these people think that there are only Christians here. And not only Christians, their only brand of Christianity is the only one that is present in America. There are no other religions in the millions. For example, more than 10 million Muslims. They don't exist. Even the Jews, they don't exist. But the Jews came up with these lists. We don't know if this is even authentic, that Moses brought it from Allah. We believe in Moses, and we believe Allah sent him, but we don't have any record. So the Muslims, in case these courts do not overthrow this commandment, we should insist on also posting a part of the Quran in every classroom in public schools. You have yours, we have ours. Let's talk about chapter 112. 112 in the Quran. The Quran has 114 chapters, each called surah, and each sentence is called ayah. So we'll talk about 112. It has only 4 ayat, 4 sentences. Surah Al-Ikhlas. Surah, sincerity. We want this posted in Arabic, not Arabic, and its meaning in English in every classroom. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Say to everyone, Allah is one. Allah is one. Allah is as-Samad, the one whose creation invokes him for every kind of need. لم يلد, didn't beget. لم يلد, did not beget. ولم يولد, and wasn't begotten. The Christians will say, well, you worship 3 gods. One of them is the only begotten Son of God. So, 10 Commandments, now 1 and 2, they go against your Trinity creed. But Surah Al-Ikhlas goes with these commandments. No other God, no partners, did not beget and was not begotten, wasn't begotten, and none is co-equal or comparable to Allah. These ayat go with these commandments, except for the Sabbath. We believe Allah commanded the children of Israel to make the Sabbath holy, but the true Sabbath, according to Islam and Muslims, is Friday. They missed it. However, Christians who post this, they know that the Jews say that the Sabbath is Saturday. What do? They want to post this in every classroom when their Sabbath is Sunday. What should I say? All thanks are due to Allah.